how the internet reacted to the Socceroos for 2-1 World Cup defeat to France. A dream became a nightmare for the Socceroos and their fans, as they were humbled for 2-1 by defending champions, France, at the World Cup in Qatar. Having seen Saudi Arabia beat Argentina hours earlier, there was a small bout of why not us to itis spreading among the Socceroos faithful. Of course, that buttery optimism was mixed with a heaped mound of flurry pessimism to a Socceroo, if you will. Meanwhile, the international community was repeating its quadrennial discussion of the name of the Australian national football team. But then the match kicked off, and suddenly every possibility was possible, and we all drew deeply of hope, fate, chance, and luck. Belief is a useful tool for an underdog side, to lean into the intangibles when the tangibles are so heavily stacked against you. This was a France squad that, despite a string of injuries to key players, was still fourth in the world, and able to field a starting XI, containing regulars at the world's biggest clubs. When Ballon d'Or winner and center forward Karim Benzema withdrew from the team late, they simply started the country's now equal highest goal scorer, Olivier Giroud, instead. When they lost their starting left back, Lucas Hernandez, early in the first half, they simply replaced him with another Hernandez brother Theo, this time who assisted France's equalizer and was world-class throughout. When the creative force of Paul Pogba was unavailable, they simply moved Antoine Griezmann slightly in field, and started Ousmane Dembélé out wide, the Barcelona winger mirroring the untouchable Kylian Mbappé on the other side of the field. But this World Cup has already witnessed how belief can manifest into something tangible, as when Saudi Arabia, ranked 52nd in the world, defeated Argentina earlier in the day, a team that sat 50 places above them, which contained perhaps the game's greatest ever player, and who hadn't lost a game in almost 3 years. It was enough to make you believe in castles in the sky. In the end, then, it wasn't about belief. It was about what football is always about: players, and tactics, and fitness, and skill. It was about the reality of all this, the world outside the castle walls. Physically, they were just so much bigger and faster and stronger than us today. But overall, the boys did everything they could, and that's all I can ask. Reality is that which, when you stop believing it, doesn't go away. On Wednesday, we watched the Socceroos' castle of belief crumble before our eyes. With their second group game against Tunisia less than a week away, time is running out for them to relay their stones with something stronger and more real than words of air. And here's how the internet reacted to a whiplash-inducing match.